Hey, what's happening? Happy Wednesday. How are you? Hope you're having a good week. Hope things are happening for you. Can you guys hear me okay? All right, hello. Very nice, very nice. Good morning. Super sweet. I see some awesome peeps on here. Very nice to see you. Okay, so today I'm going to share with you some takeaways from last night's Mastermind hot seat with our top clients, our Masterminders. There's some big, juicy takeaways from last night that I want to share with you, and I think you'll get a lot of value from it. We went 3.2 hours last night, and our clients were blown away. We had some deep insights, some big breakthroughs, and I think that it'll help you in your life and in your business. So feel free to share. We're going to share some deep stuff here today. You can share by swiping left or right, up or down, depending on your phone. And let's get lots of people on here. I see Maria sharing. I think that's Helena sharing. Tia, Gleason, Jeanette, awesome, Sage, Christine, Tove, Terry, Mr. John Melton in the house. I see lots of people sharing. That's awesome. Appreciate you guys. So I'm going to hop on the road like I do on most of my Periscopes here. Don't worry though. Don't you fret at all. When I'm driving, my eyes are on the road, not on the screen. Safety first. So again, to reiterate, if you're just joining us, today I'm going to share some takeaways from last night's Mastermind hot seat training. It went 3.2 hours. We really blew it to smithereens and had a lot of big takeaways, so feel free to share. Again, you can swipe left or right, up or down to share. Get lots of people on here and have lots of fun. So, only because I know I'll get this question, basically how our Mastermind works is we have a 12-month program and we have two levels. We have Platinum level, which is really group activities. They get access to webinars, our Facebook group, all of our courses and training, Mastermind retreats, all of the events that we run throughout the year. And then we have our Diamond program, which has a lot more, which has personal time in it, like VIP days, coaching calls each and every month, and things of that nature. But this is a group of highly motivated and powerful individuals that are focused on building a life and a business that they absolutely love, and they pay a lot of money to be in this group. They pay $22,000 to be a part of the Platinum, and they pay $54,000 to be a Diamond. And we have about 75 people in this group that's part of the 12-month journey with us, and it's a whole lot of fun. Each month we do a hot seat webinar where we typically feature 2 to 3 people, and we basically do a deep dive into their business, into their daily routine, into their activities, scrutinize their marketing, and really do a deep dive. And last night we happened to do the hot seats for 4 of our Masterminders, which is 4 is a little much. We need to keep them around 2 or 3 people, but we had 4 people on there, and we dove deeply with all of them, and it ended up being 3.2 hours of in-depth training and masterminding, and it was pretty powerful. There are a lot of insights that our clients got, and I thought that I would share some of them with you. So, first of all, a phrase that many of the attendees really liked was a phrase that I first heard from A.L. Williams, and that is, all you can do is all you can do, and all you can do is enough. A lot of times we put so much pressure on ourselves, so much pressure that we're not doing enough, that we're not taking enough action, that we overlook the things that we are doing right. And we create this energy of dissatisfaction and disappointment and this negative energy. And you don't need to have that, okay? Rome wasn't built in one day. It's something that, if you look at your business, you're not going to reach where you want to go overnight or even in a week. It's going to take time. So the number one word that you should really hold on to is the word progress. Progress. Are you progressing each day? Are you making the small alterations, the small changes, so that you can improve your life and improve your business each and every day? The key and the name of the game is progress. So are you progressing? Are you improving yourself? Are you, taking some actions towards your goals? That's what's important. And another thing that we taught last night was, there's a lot of network marketers out there that want to evolve. And what we mean by that is they're wanting to evolve from them having to rely on prospecting or cold market or cold calling or buying leads. They want to evolve to become the type of marketer that gets people reaching out to them. And it's one of the reasons that we're doing our marketing event here in a couple weeks, the Top Earner Marketing Bootcamp. But there's a catch. There's a catch. When you start working on your online branding and when you start working on your marketing to generate leads, you can't stop prospecting. This is very important. If you want a surefire way for your income to decrease, then if you're someone who's currently prospecting and getting eyeballs on your presentation, then just stop that and focus on your online branding. 100% of the time, your income will decrease. You have to prospect while you work on that online branding. And many of you have heard my interview with Eric Worre where I talk about when I first got serious about network marketing, went out and got 20 no's a day. Well, I was building my marketing at the same time. I didn't want to keep getting 20 no's a day. I didn't want to keep cold calling and buying leads and door knocking and doing all that jazz. But I did because I didn't have enough leads coming in. That's a very, very big thing that people need to embrace, because I see a lot of people that they hear of the fancy schmance of the internet and they're like, sweet, I can just do this and stop prospecting. Well, you might be able to at some point when you have enough leads coming in, but that's certainly not quickly. It's certainly not you start your marketing one day and stop prospecting the next day. You need to really embrace the fact that you're going to have to keep prospecting at the same level you were and add working on your brand and marketing into the mix. Hardly anyone wants to hear that, but hardly anyone wants to work hard. So we're just here to give you the good news that you're still going to have to work hard, even if you learn to work smarter, like how we teach. Okay, so very, very important. Don't stop your prospecting when you start working on your online brand or on your online marketing, or your income will absolutely 100% of the time it'll decrease. Okay. Next, you need to look at how, I'll give you an example because this is kind of specific. So one of our masterminders, since joining the mastermind just, a few months ago, not too long, a few months ago, he started a marketing agency from scratch and now has a ton of clients. I mean, he's just, he's got all kinds of clients coming in from the woodwork, doing all kinds of work and rocking it out. And one of the things he said to me was, man, it's tough because I like certain parts of it and I hate the rest of it. And what is the real lifestyle portion of this? Where can I build this business to where I'm not working so hard? And there's a couple things that you need to realize. One, you can find, if there's any part of your business that you just absolutely don't like, and I don't necessarily mean prospecting, but when it comes to actual work, like creating sales pages, crafting your social media images, whatever, right? Like doing that kind of work, you can find someone who loves that work. And so your power is in your ability to delegate. You don't have to run a business that has you doing things that you just don't like to do. You don't have to. Now, most people don't know that, so they continuously do things that they don't like to do, and they wonder why they're unhappy at the end of the day. However, in the beginning, you have to do the work. And one of my business mentors that I'm on the phone with every single week. In fact, I'm on the phone with him twice today. One of my mentors, he is one of the greatest salesmen and speakers you'll ever meet. And he built a $250 million a year education company. He's a freaking beast. And I'm on the phone with him multiple times a week. And he's helping us to take our business to the next level. And one thing that's important to understand about him is when he built his company, he was the salesperson and he was the speaker. For him to grow and to create an actual business versus just be an entrepreneur, he had to delegate and bring people on board that would do the speaking and the sales for the company. And pretty soon he had 279 speakers for his company, and he was no longer showing up to events. But in the beginning, he had to do the heavy lifting. He had to do the work. And that's the rub. The beginning of your building your business, building your team, etc., is the time where you have to do the most amount of work. And you better be willing to do it, or you'll never get to the lifestyle portion. So I have a lot more takeaways, so maybe I'll do another Periscope later today, but I do have a coaching call with one of our diamond clients here in a couple minutes, so I do have to hop off. If you got value, feel free to share this replay. And by the way, if you want to learn more about our mastermind program, feel free to go to rayhigdon.com and click the Work With Me tab, and you can actually fill that out and you'll learn more about it if that kind of thing interests you. So anywho, have an amazing hump day. Have an awesome Wednesday. I hope you're having a great week so far. And if you got value, feel free to share the replay, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.